So today I'm going to try and convince you to do the bowel testing kit. Especially if you're 50 or over, or if you have some kind of bowel cancer history in your family. Hey guys, my name's Pete Haynes, and I've recently been diagnosed with bowel cancer. So rather than sitting around and moping about it, I want to take the time to try and persuade you to take the test. But let me start with some interesting facts that you may not yet know. Did you know that Australia has one of the highest rates of bowel cancer in the world and is the third most common type of newly diagnosed cancer in Australia? 1 in 13 Australians will develop bowel cancer in their lifetime. Bowel cancer is the second highest cancer killer in Australia, claiming the lives of over 5,000 Australians each year, including almost 300 people under the age of 50. 55% of Australians diagnosed with bowel cancer are male, with the other 45% being female. And lastly, bowel cancer risk increases significantly once you hit the age of 50. If you are 50 years or older living in Australia, then you would have received a free bowel cancer screening test kit in the mail at some point. Take a guess at how many Australians that received that test actually used it. Just 39%. And when asked the reason for not taking the test, 40% of those that did the survey said they simply didn't have the time. But the thing is, if you have the time to go to the bathroom, then you have the time to take the test. It's super easy, super quick, and it could save your life. And I'll paste a video link below just so that you can see the process and how easy it actually is. But in my opinion, the real reason that people aren't taking the bowel cancer test is not so much that they don't have the time, but rather it's out of fear. If you think about it, we make time for the things that we deem to be important. But when we're fearful of what might show up, that's when we tend to steer clear or avoid or deny the issue altogether. Which makes sense. But let me give you one piece of information which may switch your thinking when it comes to bowel cancer specifically. Go ahead and take a guess at what percentage of bowel cancer cases can be treated successfully if detected early. Drum roll. 98%. That's amazing. The problem? Fewer than 50% of cases are actually detected early. So what can be done? Well, I'm prepared to look like an idiot just to get the message across. So here it goes.
Former.
Do the kit. Do the kit.
Don't be a twit.
Just do the kit. Don't be a twit.
Just do the kit.
So don't just assume that cancer only affects others. It can show up on your doorstep at any time, as was the case with me. And by taking the bowel cancer screening test when it arrives, you could be saving your own life, and you could also be saving a whole lot of grief later on. Now go for it. You can check out some of my other videos at Pete's Cancer Adventures, or please feel free to share comments below or share some tips that you may have, or if you're going through bowel cancer and have something to share, please take the time to do so. Thanks for watching.